sign to come to this house here, and just in first, nothing crazy. I wasn't hooning or anything like that, but I heard my tires chirp, like just turning and applying the throttle. It went skirt, and I was like, I wasn't trying to skirt, but here we are.
We're gonna be skirting a lot tomorrow because apparently we signed up for a drift day. I've never drifted before, like officially in my entire life. So we gotta get this thing figured out. We could take this girl to a supper club. It's trying to be cool. Oh! Just like stepping into a mid-80s Japanese living room. It's like you get in and you're reminded, well, not aggressively, that you are not the most important person in the world. That's what these cars constantly teach me. Other cars, they're all in your face, they're wild, they're crazy. This car, no, you're just enjoying what it has to offer and nothing more. Just having a cigar in there, talking to my friends in Japan about, you know, the macroeconomic state of the union and the things that we need to do to really push supply and demand to a greater threshold, so.
I thought you said to be cool.
Sorry. No. I've only got 4 lug nuts on that wheel. I forgot. The 5th one is in the glove compartment because the guy that I bought the wheels from brought the last lug nut to Gatlinburg last year. And I never put it on. Contrary to popular belief, you can have 3-piece reps. I'm assuming they are because I don't know what this brand is, but they'll get the job done. So we're gonna take them off, and then when we get done, we are going to clean these wheels because these Volks look like they have seen some serious shit. Ah! There's no good place to jack these things up. There's an individual who gave this to me as a gift before I moved on, and I don't think I can say his name in videos, but hey, you know who you are, so thank you for this. I'll be bringing it tomorrow. I don't even know if it's a rep wheel, but I just feel like it would make enough people upset that I'm calling a random 3-piece Japanese wheel a rep. Yeah, well, looks good. Let me just, you know. Ooh. That's what they're supposed to look like. This is what they do look like. We gotta get that air fixed, buddy. See, there's the 5th one. I never put it back on. I never put it on to begin with. That was a great trip. We should go back. Are these square? They're square. No, these are staggered. It's a staggered setup. The Yokos are 255s. The fronts are 225s. I could put the rears, I could put the 225s on the back.
Will it fit?
And then the 255s on the front. We're gonna try sliding around 255s. That's meow. The real question is will this car slide with 255s with 227 horsepower to the wheels? Because you guys have to remember, when we built this thing, we kept the power super low on purpose, but we still have an LSD, it's a COS 2A. We still have an inline hydro. We've got a 5 lug. We've got S14 parts in the rear for the underside, S13 fronts, and we got just enough goodies to hopefully slide around. The whole goal tomorrow is to at least get past the circle track, the little circle figure 8, because at ClubFR, you have to be able to do like a figure 8 in control before you can go out onto the track. It's a very interesting requirement, but I can see why. Come on down. All right, now that they're on, let's get this thing on the ground, torque it all down to spec, and pack up the trunk with a bunch of stuff, then we should be good to go for tomorrow morning. All right, so we are here at US Air where I'm going to be drifting for the very first time. I'm a little nervous. I have to do like a little figure 8 to show that I can drift, which I've never done before. The only experience I have is maybe 2 days on a sim rig. So that is it. So that's the goal. The goal is to actually make it through the figure 8 today and hopefully at least 1 corner. That is the whole goal. I'm running some random 3-piece wheels. It looks like I'm running Yokohamas on the back. We'll see how long they last. I think they're gonna last the whole time. I think if anything's gonna go out, it'll probably be my clutch. Now, I watched YouTube videos on the way here, so Chelsea Denofa has single-handedly taught me more about actual real-world drifting than I think anyone else. So we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully I don't break anything. Fingers crossed.
They're trying to kill me. Good napping space back here.
How does she fit so easy?
She's a small.
Yes.
so everything is torqued down. I got the 7 things I brought out of the car. Lars, what else am I supposed to be doing? I know what we need to do. There's one thing I didn't check. It's very important. When you go to a drift day, you just gotta make sure that you have your engine.
Is that it?
I think so.
That's it.
But I got an air intake. Stop.
Don't look at the horse shit on the front bumper. We ran into
Oh!
It's like it never fails.
Literally
I always
Blarg
catch
car, bro.
something
Literally
on
Blarg.
the front bumper
It's
every time we
perfect.
come here.
That's
It
awesome.
was a raccoon one time. This time it's horse shit. Sam told me if there's one thing to pack, make sure it's a table. And he was right.
Yeah, I almost left and I was like, I feel like Gels would be disappointed if I didn't bring the table, mostly because he didn't say it in like typical Gels fashion. He was like, bring my table in the morning. I was like, yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Very, very important.
And the staging is all the way down over here, so you'll go through this way, and the track's going in this direction. As you can see, these arrows are pointed, and you'll start there. Now,
All right, the driver's meeting is over. Lars,
Yeah?
do you know how to drift yet?
I didn't know I was here for that.
Oh, no, I am. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I think there's is there a wifey in here? Where'd she go?
How do you lose a wife?
I don't know, she was right there. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I'm utterly wrong.
It's so much fun. It's so crazy. Just going and doing a little figure 8, I'm like, James Dean in this motherfucker. Like, And then turn by every single time I go to like frantically turn the steering wheel, I always hit the windshield wipers, so then the windshield wipers.
I was like, why?
And then I'm trying to fix them as I'm drifting, and I'm like, then I have the turn signal on, I'm like, oh, wrong
I
side.
understand. I probably understand why they disconnected everything in this car.
So I'm gonna be really honest, I'm kind of nervous because I've never done this before, and I have a feeling I'm gonna make a fool out of myself, but I'm gonna give it my best shot because I feel like if you don't try, how would you even know? So it's cold, I got the tires aired up, I checked everything. If there's a chance to learn, maybe it's right now. So hats off to our first drift day. Everybody's been so nice so far, which has been fantastic. I feel like a couple of people are a little weirded out by me being here. But yeah, I'm excited. Fingers crossed nothing breaks. Tip, Uber doesn't give me a fee when you leave me cash.
You got it. Get me there fast. I'll double it. Try to find a good way to keep the speed while staying confident but still smart and learning. So we're gonna try it again. Gels, can you tell us what happened?
Just, you know, old fuel line, a little cracked, a little seepage, it's fine. Fixed it.
Race car stuff, I guess.
Race car stuff, you just step into it to work on it.
It's a pretty decent living room, cafeteria. This was only $8, and it went to a rocketry club in Wisconsin. The morning has been fantastic. I've slid out a couple times, I've ran into the grass a few times, I've made a fool out of myself a few times, but mostly everybody's been super awesome. Like, the pit mates that are right next to me have been incredible. They've been super nice. I've had friends come up to me, people I don't even know, kind of help me out on how to use hydros and how to really swing the car out, because it's a heavy car with only 225 horsepower. But the morning has been fun, even though it's been a little agitating in one of the turns. So I disconnected the turn from the rest of the track, focused on that, have been slowly getting better at it, but it's been fun. The best part has been just the smiles, like everybody just being super honest and fun and happy, and it's just been all good vibes. Lars, what do you think about the driving experience so far?
It looks fun. I want to try it myself now. But I don't know, it's been cool to see so many different types of cars. The fun thing about drifting that I'm not used to from track stuff is, like, they have different regulations for things, and then the cars here are so wildly different from what I'm used to. There's like Lexuses, right? You expect a certain noise, and then it's just LS. It's like turbo V8.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from?
It's been super cool, and the cars that are here are absolutely awesome. So we're gonna get through lunch, and then the intermediate track opens up even more. So I'm a little scared, a little excited, all of in between, but the tires have been good. The car's been fantastic. So driver, motorsport, so far so good, homies. Excuse me. Are you Lars?
That's me.
With the M2 competition? What's it feel like to be such a good racing driver?
I wouldn't know.
Oh.
I can't even drift.
What does it feel like to have such a huge... Now Gels is gonna show me how to really drift.
Don't put that kind of pressure on me.
Big drift guide. Stop it. Gotcha, bitch. I'm all done. I'm done with my first drift day. And I have to say, if you were on the fence of doing this, do it. It is so much fun. Everybody that I talked to was super nice. Everybody that I talked to helped me out a ton. This thing was a trooper. It made it all the way through all day. I had over 30 runs, and this thing did not even like sweat. It didn't even blink. The only thing I gotta say is that it's in desperate need of just a couple more modifications to probably clean it up. I love the car suspension. Probably could go with some tighter coils, but man, I was like a kid in a candy shop. I was smiling all day. I was smiling with Lars in the backseat with the GoPro. I was smiling when I figured out how to do a figure 8 out there. I was smiling when I learned how to do a donut. I was smiling when I learned that you have to put the clutch in while you're pulling the e-brake when you're going around a turn. I was smiling when I realized that when you put the clutch in, you should rev up the throttle so that you keep it in boost. There's so many things I learned today. It was astounding. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a different take. Thank you so much to ClubFR and US Air for hosting this event. Absolutely incredible job, the entire staff. Very kind, very sweet, very helpful as well. So keep your racetracks clean and you'll have something like this, but I just genuinely appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know below what you want us to see next. I'm Alex, AlexMartini with 2 underscores, and we will see you later. Goodbye.